Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. As you can tell, we are on an incredibly stacked account. A lot of Paragon 2 heroes and pretty much all the Celestial Hypogean heroes built up, and of course the Paragon 2 Lily May. We're going to be trying Lily May in different arena teams in today's video. We'll do a lot of different arena testing because we have Taylene, we have Diona, and even Almost Freya, so everything is built up on the account. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to do a showcase of every different team. Basically, Lily May, in order to stack her growth quickly and then increase her additional true damage from her Mythic Plus, and also increase the number of hits she has from Rainstorm Ballet, you want to give her non-permanent stat boosts, and that will qualify. Damien will count as that because he gives her haste buff. Even Scarlita, if she gives a shield to Lily May and Scarlita Supreme Plus, she's going to be sharing some of her defenses or giving some of her defenses to Lily May. That should also count, and then you can get up to that 4 growth stacks really quickly and then max out your Rainstorm Ballet damage. So we're going to take it to Arena first, regular Arena. And we also have Supreme Arena, where rank 2 in Supreme Arena we can only attack the rank 1 guy. And the problem is if we beat him, then we won't be able to attack anyone. But we'll do a lot of testing in the regular arena for sure. Okay, here's a rank 1 player, Thompson. And we can beat him. I looked at our logs, sometimes we do beat him. And I'm thinking I want to try a Diurnal team because I'm a big fan of Diurnal and I don't have Diurnal on my account. But maybe it isn't the best idea into this really heavy stall team that they have, because maybe Diurnal won't be able to kill anything at the beginning of the match, which is a problem. How about we do a full sort of crowd control type team? We have Almas, we have Iron, we have Ulsa. I'm thinking a team like that. Forget about Carolina, and probably keep the Damien in here for some healing and haste buff for the Lily May. And then finally we can go for Almas. I don't know if this is going to work out very well. We don't even have to go for the Enlightening spell because Lily May is going to interrupt the Iron. We don't have to worry about that too much. How much is her range? Okay, she can be in the back, kind of. Lily May can be up here. And we can try the Confining spell, because if we don't need an Enlightening spell, might as well go for the Confining spell. I don't know if this is going to work. Hopefully it can. This is the rank 1 person. This is standard Scarlita stall team. Let's see whether Lily May is going to be able to counter that with the Confining spell. Over time, Confining spell will get more value. We have the haste buff for Lily May stacks. Interrupt Iron at the beginning of the match, get a lot of crowd control off. Rainstorm Ballet comes off, but not enough damage to nuke. But there is some burst from the Elsa right there. We really need to kill the Haywin. Haywin is healing up, which is the problem. Iron gets his second ultimate casted, which is why I think even though Lily May counters Iron, I don't necessarily think Iron is now useless, because he still can ultimate again. And look at Lily May, she's very squishy. She goes into Rainstorm Ballet, so she's not going to die yet, but she's really low on health, which is the problem. And there's no protection in this team because we're not running a Thorn for Lily May. Lily May is going to interrupt, and she's going into a Rainstorm Ballet, right? Okay, so she's invincible for the duration. We need to interrupt the Scarlita ultimate, though, and we're not in the defensive state yet. Come on, enter the defensive state. Okay, we need to interrupt the Scarlita. If we interrupt the Scarlita, it's really huge for us. Either way, we're locking down the Scarlita. Who do we interrupt? Okay, we interrupt the Thorn. Scarlita's almost dead. Don't let Scarlita cast her ultimate or we're done for. Oh no, she casted it, and she's going to dash. Elsa finishes her off before her dash. So this is a really close call with this team, but it can show you that I like Lily May in Iron teams, because you deny the enemy Iron's ultimate, and then you lock them down, and you deal a lot of damage to them. So we beat the rank 1 player with a team like that. Okay, now I'm going to do some testing on maybe not the rank 1 player. We have a rank 3 player. What defense is he running? They're all running the same defense. It was a bit risky. I feel like without the protection, from a Thorin onto the Lily May, the team becomes a little bit dicey. You might get low. I want to try against maybe a top 10 player and maybe not the top, and we can try Diurnal as well. Okay, so here is a good example. This is a pretty standard crowd control team, but if Iron doesn't get his ultimate off, Almas is not going to get his value, and Arden is going to take him time to Entangling Roots down my team. And hopefully in that time, it will buy us enough time to have and kill him with Diurnal. So we'll bring out Diurnal here, I think. Okay, we're going to try Smokey, because now Smokey and Damien are going to give growth stacks, 2 growth stacks to Lily May. And also this is going to give haste to the Diurnal to allow him to ultimate quicker. Don't really know about that. This position doesn't look really good. Because Thorn is going to wrap around onto my... What if we do like that? Okay, we're going to try like this. I don't know if this is going to work. But this should allow our Diurnal to ultimate pretty quickly. So immediately interrupt the Iron, so there's no crowd control going off for the time being. Diurnal still has a lot of energy left before he can cast his ultimate, but he's dealing that damage into the backline, almost killing Arden, and boom, that final spear is enough to take out the Arden, which is really good because already now we're at an advantage and Diurnal gets to cast his ultimate. And so Lily May basically was just the counter to the Iron, which prevents this whole crowd control team from doing anything until Iron gets his next ultimate back, and then you get locked down. But hopefully you would have killed 1 or 2 of the enemy team by the time they go for Iron's second ultimate. And that is the idea behind this team. Okay. So that worked really well. Okay, now let's try attacking the rank 6 player. We'll try to bring out Taylene now. We tried Downhill already. Okay, so again, they have a really heavy crowd control team. So this is the thing. Honestly, with Lily May, I can understand how people say she's just a hard counter to Iron. But the problem is, if the Iron team is tanky enough to survive and allow Iron to cast his ultimate for the second time, then their crowd control is still going to go off. And unless you manage to kill some of the enemy heroes in that time, you still have the potential to kill people. So I still think Iron on defense is not weak. Even with Lily May here, I think that it is not a guarantee you're going to be able to win. Okay, we're not going to bring Scarlita because it gives us kind of an unfair advantage. We'll go for Taylene, and I think I'll even try Fresto here. So Fresto will want to give the energy to Taylene. We can give damage reduction to Lily May. Yeah, that's kind of like protection. And we're going to go for a confining spell because we don't care about... We're going to interrupt the Iron. Crowd control. Who will be the final... Oh wait, 2 more heroes here because actually Fresto is just 1. Damien is too good. Damien is like a lot of healing. He provides a haste buff, allows you to cast your skills more frequently, ultimate quicker. He gives the grow stack to Lily May. Now, is the damage reduction from Fresto's illusion going to count as a grow stack for her at the beginning of the fight? That would be pretty crazy. It might do, but I think it might be a permanent stat boost because it's for the duration of the battle. Okay, finally, what is another hero? Really, Scarlita would be the best here because when she gets the shield off on Lily May at her Supreme Plus, that will count as a non-permanent stat boost because she gives physical defense and magical defense to that. But for our thing, I'm gonna try actually Parissa here. Because Parissa gives attack buff. I don't know if she gives haste buff, but I know she can give attack buff to an ally. I don't know how she decides on her buffing, but I'm going to try this. And Parissa can also nuke pretty well. His Parissa is like his least built up hero, but it'll give us at least maybe more of a fair fight here because the enemy is also not very highly ascended. So she immediately goes into a rainstorm ballet. I think it hits 6 times. And you can watch her EXP meter to see how fast she is or how quickly she's going to be growing. She's already filled the EXP meter, I think, 2 times over the course of this battle. And Taylene hasn't even ultimated yet, and they're already dead. I guess the Parissa damage and the Lily May damage from Rainstorm Ballet as well. We'll have to check the damage contribution of this match. Yeah, let's take a look. But really, as you can tell, what Lily May is doing, of course she is contributing a lot of damage, but she's also countering the Iron's initial ultimate. And then that is going to give your team the time to try and kill 1 or 2 enemy heroes, especially if you have like an offensive team like Taylene or Parissa, something to nuke down the enemy. Then Lily May is going to buy you time for that. Okay. Should we try attacking Thompson again? We can try attacking him with maybe a more, but then I'm gonna go all out. Then I'm not gonna use like, I'm gonna go for what I think is the overall strongest team, and I think it would have to be Thorin, Scarlita, Damien. I don't know if it would be Haywin, to be honest, because the problem with going for like Haywin here, we become a really sort of stall type team of our own, and I feel like we're gonna lack the damage because they have a really tanky stall team. They have a Paragon 2 They also have a really ascended team. I didn't realize that. It's pretty amazing. We managed to beat this with the Almas Elsa team. I think that might be one of our best chances though, because if they are so tanky, you have to lock them down with crowd control. Or should we try Shakir? I'm going to try Shakir because he does do pretty well into teams like this. And I think I'm going to even position like this. Okay, wish me luck, guys. This is a very difficult defense. I didn't realize how ascended it was when we attacked it with Almas Elsa. But can we possibly win with this team as well? We have a lot of protection for the Lily May, which is really important, but our damage is lacking. And they have a tanky stall team, which is the issue. Shakir should buff up our whole team. Hopefully the buff can reach the Lily May. That would be amazing if it could, because then that would give her a growth stack. Some damage reflect coming off onto Lily May right now. We get a damage reflect of our own. Lily May is about to cast her ultimate. But if we can just counter the Scarlita's ultimate with Lily May, which right now it looks like it could be the case, right? We're going to counter it. Counter Scarlita. Yes, we counter Scarlita. And now maybe we can win. Because now our Scarlita will be able to get off her ultimate. Yeah, we got this. But this is about the timing. And this is about RNG. Because you don't have you can't lock on to the enemy Scarlita. It's all about the timing, who gains their energy the fastest. But I guess with this exact team lineup into the enemy Scarlita stall defense, it should hopefully work. However, the problem is if you kill the Damien for some reason, and then the Damien energy is like in a weird position, you might interrupt the Damien rather than the Scarlita. But if you are denying the Scarlita, that is a way that you can surefire almost always win. Okay, really cool. We have had some good showcases here. I think we're going to end it off, but let's attack maybe someone who can try out some other fun type of team lineup. So he has, again, a Scarlita stall team, but he doesn't have as highly ascended. So this should be better for us. I think we can go... Oh, I want to try something. I want to try triple threat. Triple threat. Does he have a highly... yeah, he has Sylvina Paragon too. Good. We're gonna do Lily May, Vala, and Sylvina. And okay, but we don't have any factional advantage. Who can be our final hero here? How about we try Freyasto? Let's try Freyasto instead of Thorin.
A fog will settle over
Freyasto, and we want to give him the... Who wants the energy? Energy, I don't know really who wants energy. Everyone kind of wants a damage reduction. I'm going to give damage reduction to Lily May. I guess I'll give energy to Sylvina. And then finally we're going to go for Damien for some healing. Because you kind of need Damien in these teams. Okay. It looks like a really cool team. And we have... Basically everyone's going to try to kill the Haven. The problem is the Brainstorm Ballet, I feel like it attacks randomly. I don't know if it always attacks the backline or the weakest hero, but let's see if our Sylvina and Vala together will be enough. Okay, Rainstorm Ballet did go off on the back, but it still wasn't enough. Sylvina will have to clean it up, or Sylvina and Vala together will have to clean up by killing the Haven. But yeah, if you get that early kill onto Haven, it's almost a guaranteed win, because then the team has a lot less protection. You can work everyone down, and the Scarlet is descending with the unprotected team. And that is going to be it. Okay, pretty amazing arena showcase. Now we're going to take it to the Supreme Arena, try to attack the top run ranking player. But is it the same guy as our server? Yeah, it's the same guy. The top one in our regular arena is also the top one in the district. It's like my server as well. It's the same case. Our top one player, Splash, is always top one of everything, even the Supreme Arena. Okay, I think we're going to do a bit of like... Honestly, I don't want to do defenses for him because he has so many options. Like, when you have so many options, it becomes so confusing. What is the optimal defense lineup? I think if you wanted to improve your defenses, I would just take a look at your logs and see which ones are losing, like a Lion. But he seems to be a pretty highly ranked player, right? He managed to beat your third defense with a Diurnal team and your first defense with a Crowd Control Ulsa team. Yeah, I did. And your second team is a crowd control. How come you don't have Elsa in here? I guess it's a crowd control Stoller Wilder type team. I don't know. We're gonna attack the top ranking player, Thompson. He has, yeah, this is gonna be like the final boss. But I think we have the heroes that we should be able to do this. We don't know where all the heroes are, but you know, because he has no hero in the way back, I think he has some susceptible targets in the back that I want to Vala. I want to bring a Vala team to this first lineup. To the second lineup, I want to bring Yeah, we're gonna do exactly this team you have here. Full crowd control. Although actually not exactly this team here. I want to go for even more brutally. I want to go for Lily May here. I love Lily May into Raging Jewel with the control effects because everyone brings Iron here. You can deny the Iron and you can get off your crowd control to stack your rage faster. So I think this is what I'm gonna go for, and I'm gonna go for the Enlightening spell in case, because there's other forms of crowd control in the team besides Iron. So I think I'm gonna go for a team like that. I'm running a very similar team from my own defense, but of course I don't have Almas and I don't have Elsa. Is this what we want to run? Do we want to run this, or do we want to run more crazy and get rid of Damien? Maybe get rid of Damien and go for a Rainier swap. Even crazier. This is what I'm running pretty much exactly on my defense. But I don't have Almas. I'm using Carolina, but I think Almas will be even better for the crowd control. So this is the team I'm going to try for the crowd control team. For this team, we are going to go for maybe our Scarlita team here, but he has a Paragon 2 Scarlita. Lily May. Okay, this is a team where I want to bring out a Vala. Don't know if we'll be able to bring out Diurnal, because Vala I really want to bring here. I'm expecting some Maulers. We don't know which one are the priority targets, but it could be a Coco in the back, it could be an Odie in the back. Either way, Vala is going to be very happy. We can go for Quick Blade spell, or we can go for Evocation spell. Both are pretty good options. I think I want to save my Thorin for my final team. We can bring our own Shakir here. I'm fine with that. And we can even go for a Mauler-oriented team. Oh, he could have a Vala of his own, right? Have you seen his Vala yet? He could have a Vala in the back. Then we also need to protect against the Vala. I am going to do something like this. And do we want to go for Coco? Could go for Coco. If we think we can survive for long enough. Oh, rather than Brutus, let's go for Temesia in the back. In case there is a Vala, Temesia will tank the mark. And also she'll increase the damage our Vala will deal. We can go for Sylvina here as well. Double threat. Where is Sylvina? Here. And then finally we can go for... Rowan. We can go for Rowan. This is pretty much what I'm using on my arena defense right now. Or Supreme Arena defense. Where is Rowan? Rowan is here. Okay, I'm gonna try this for Evocation spell, Quick Blade. I think we can go Evocation spell, should be fine. The shielding might be good for us. And for this team, we have a lot of options left, but I am going to go definitely for Scarlita, I think. And then we can go for Heo and Damien. And then finally, I'm thinking I like Granny, and this is... what if we went for Odie? Could Odie do anything here? The problem is they're so tanky. I don't know. I don't think we'll have the time to kill them with Odie. We could go for Diurnal. I'm thinking maybe we go for Diurnal here. Could we even like place the Diurnal in this position? I know no one ever does this, but is it possible that that could be fine for us? Diurnal. Could we go for Taylene? Taylene. I want to try Taylene. This is gonna give you attack speed, life drain. I mean, life drain would be good for Taylene, right? Yeah. I don't know how this is gonna work, or if this is gonna work well. Okay, people were talking about Brian. Brian to counter the Lily May. However, then our team is a lot weaker. If we don't have, like, we don't have a healer in here, we don't have Haven in here. But he will, basically the Lily May will try to counter Brian. But I'm just going to try Brian. I don't know, this is probably not going to work very well. But I'm just excited to see what is going to happen here. Taylene is going to get destroyed. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm hoping to win on the first and second team. We'll see how the final team does. But I think that... Okay, yeah, it is a Mauler team and we have the double threat off. Vala and Odie. We need to kill the Coco before she can ultimate, which we are going to do. So this should be a win for us. If you're going to position in this lineup, even in the hidden tiles, you need to have one hero in the back to tank the Vala mark with the Sylvina jump. Otherwise, you're going to... It's going to be pretty easy for people to clear you if they bring Sylvina and Vala together. Have to attack the second. The second team I also think we should be able to win. We have so much control here. We're going to interrupt the Iron. Like, we're going to stack the Rage really fast. Yeah, look at that. Look at that Rage stack. 5-0. Completely full health on our entire team. Now, you can still lose from this position, but look at that lockdown. Lily May prevents the enemy Iron. Rainier swap. Iron into Almas crowd control. Prolongation. How do you deal with this team? If you put this on your defense. So I'm really happy with our Lily May team. I think we're going to get wrecked in the final team though. I'm sure there was a better combo I could go for here, but I don't know. So Brian is going to try to counter the Lily May, and I just want Taylene to ultimate, but the problem is I think okay, Taylene should ultimate before the Lily May. That's really important. If Lily May can counter my Taylene here, it's really bad. Okay, we get off the ultimate. Can we kill Lily May? Lily May is a weak target. Come on, kill Lily May. We need to kill Lily May, but she's too tanky and the Haywin ultimate goes off. We just don't have the damage output, and we get interrupted. And that is a problem with Taylene as well, which I didn't realize. You can get not only is about you dying, if you get interrupted, your Taylene ultimate is also going to be cut short. Can we somehow have Scarlita ultimate first? That is our only saving, like that. This is the only chance we can win. No, we're going to get wiped here. Taylene ultimate. It's a last ditch effort. Come on, Scarlita. But they're not even enough surviving allies. We're not going to be dealing true damage. So our smash is not going to hit. Are you kidding? We actually did it, but I thought if you only have, for example, Taylene and Damien alive, does that count as 3 surviving allies? Because you need 3 surviving allies to get the true damage. Anyway, somehow we managed to get the 3-0 there, but our final team was not a good option. That was very risky, and we got very lucky to win that. But anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about this showcase of these crazy ascended heroes on his account, and then also the showcase of Lily May. So Lily May, I really like her. I think she's such a cool hero to be running, and especially countering enemy teams, and in like the Raging Duel you can even put on defense, and that is what I'm running, and I think she's pretty good there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.